All right, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. We have something very exciting today. I got this Uncanny X-Men 131. This is the second appearance of Dazzler, first cover appearance of Emma Frost, and this is a 9.6 white pages. And I kind of bought this because I was going to send this in for Chris Claremont to sign and pray that I get a 9.8. Looking at it, I think there's a slim chance, maybe like 15%. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get these guy called Spineworks that works with Captures Collectibles to do this. But I'm going to get them to clean, press, and hopefully we can get it. And I've seen some like miracle stories where they get like 9.4s, 9.2s up to 9.8s. So I mean, come on, 9.6 and 9.8, not that bad. And a little bit of luck too. Hopefully I get a good grader. But a few things here that need to be done. There's quite a bit of this like interesting dirt or like muck on the X-Men part. I'm going to ask Chris Claremont to sign here. Sorry, my monitor's in my way here, but I'm going to get him to sign here on this block. I think it'll look really good. And defects wise, not all that bad. Every time it takes me quite a while to find it again. Okay, here we go. So there's defect number 1. And so right there. Defect number 2 is right here. It doesn't even show up very well on camera, but trust me guys, it's right here. Yeah, you kind of see the edge there. And then third defect is right here. And then the last defect, kind of need to use the light to see it, but it's right here. Ah, there we go. There's a little dent. And there's a way to fix this. You use like a tack welder and a ball, and you can press this out. So a few things I'm going to do today. One is I'm going to create a window bag, so bear with me. If you want to skip ahead, that's totally cool, but I am going to create a window bag. We'll do a window bag, and then we will do the crack and then send it in. So one thing I always check before I do the window bag, I do this all the time, is this is the opening. I know this sounds stupid, but this is the opening. So make sure you're tracing your window bag on this side. A lot of times I'll tape it all up and I'll be like, oh crap, it's on the other side. So I want Chris Claremont just right here. So we're going to tape this up. And I always try to leave as big of a spot for them to sign, because I can just imagine signing something and not having enough space to sign must be like quite a pain. So we will go here. Do one here. Kind of want to cut this in half because this doesn't leave much. Chris Claremont has a pretty nice big signature, so I'm going to cut this down a bit. Which means I need a board. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So it's not the best idea to cut this too thin to the edge. I find it leaves for a good opportunity for the book to get damaged that way. So I'm just going to cut this guy in half because I think the full piece is a bit too much. Maybe we'll use this piece later. And so I'm going to redo this because I'm going to put this piece down first because you don't want when the book comes in for this little notch here, you can see that might hit the book. So what I'm going to do, redo that. Right there. Good. Let's trim this corner. Okay. And let's see. I mean, sometimes I angle it so that they know where I want. So essentially I want something like, I want this. So my other piece of tape will be like here. And like these guys are professionals, so they get it. I'm not as concerned on the downside. What I mean is like, when you put the book in, well, actually never mind. Okay, so like that. A bit overkill, that's okay. So like that, and then my last piece will be, actually not my last piece, well, yeah, my last piece should be kind of like, I don't want to cut it too close, but I also don't want him to sign over Colossus. So I think we're good. I'm going to do one straight down like this. I'm not covering the camera too much, I am not looking. Like that. I think he'll get it. Chris Claremont. No, I don't like this. I'm gonna move this just a smidge higher. Let's redo this. I want to just give him as much space as possible. So this one's fine, but I want to, just if you look at his signature, it's quite large. I mean, it can be small, but like, since you're paying for it, you might as well get it as large as possible. So we want to almost do, there we go. I think that is a little bit better. Okay. It's part of the fun. Take your time, guys. Don't rush into this. Okay, we are good. It's not the most beautiful thing, but it will do the trick. And then I want him to sign in gold. And what I usually do, I'm just gonna possibly. Okay, so what I do is I always match back the color that I want. So in gold ink, please. definitely take your time, double check also that you've spelt their name right, because that would be the worst. And so that's pretty much it. That's okay. It's not the best. Good, good, okay. So and what I always do is I don't cut exactly to the point, like very little before that, because you don't want to expose any of the tape. And cut it on this side, like put your ruler on this side. Not on the other side. So cut across here, leave more bag. And Clairemont's pretty good about giving you the color you want. I personally, I don't like black just because it looks like it was printed. There we go. Let's check if we're in frame and everything. Yep, sweet. Okie dokes. Last thing here is always double board this, because I've seen many times where the artists, when they sign, remember the shiny side in this way, I've seen many times where the artist will hold the book up to sign it, and then it's instantly spine tick. So I always double board it so it's a little bit stiffer, so it's harder for them to. A lot of the older, I'll show you what I mean. A lot of the older people, I mean, they're just used to it. They will take, here's just a regular magazine, but they'll take it like this and then they'll sign it, and then there you get spine tick. So I think they're pretty careful for the most part. I mean, sometimes they're signing like millions and millions every day, so not millions, but like a lot. So you gotta have to like help them. Also, the back here. I think it's easy. I always do it this side. I always do it this side, so you peel this back so it doesn't get in their own way. And then this is, I should use a black pen, yep. This is pull to open. There we go, one bag done. So that's the easy part. Now comes a part that I'm a little bit more nervous about, but yeah, let's get into it. This book also, I don't know if you guys can see this, but you see these like runs here. I hope that's on the, see these specks, they look like water specks. I hope that's on the inner well and not on the book itself. Okay, so let's clean our table. Stay clean here. Get these out of the way. I will need these. And so, how to crack this? There's this top part here always has quite a bit of space here. So these are the tools I'm going to use to do that. They're all flathead screwdrivers. Flathead, flathead. This is just bonus on reserve flathead, flathead. And this one here, this is used to open watches. This one is good just because it's a little bit flatter and longer. So you can see like the top of this, there's quite a bit of flex, right? So there's 3 pins that are holding this together. Oh, let me get in closer here so you can see it. See that there's pin 1. So every corner has one of these. So the first thing we need to do is release these pins. So I usually do corner, 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 and then I leave this. So we'll do that again today. You hear that kind of crack? Be gentle. Take your time. Don't rush into it. Be very careful. And sometimes if that side doesn't go, then take a break and do the other side. Oh, nice crack. So you kind of just shove a flat screwdriver will do fine. I think this utensil works a little bit better, but a screwdriver will also do it. So also take a look at this side here. There's this like part that's welded right together. So I always leave the side as is. And so here we go. Yeah, so that side is done. And this side is not quite done yet, but it is actually loose. Yep, I think it's loose. So let's go to the bottom here. This is usually the, oh, yeah, so the bottom as well, you can see there's a little bit of a gap. So just slowly take your time, don't rush into it. They're like sonic sealed or something. There we go. So that pin is out. So once the 4 pins are out, the next thing you want to do is open up this side here. Now this is sealed. So the part that is open, all you really do is kind of shove this tool in there or your screwdriver, but be very careful. A lot of times I will. No, my head's in the way, bear with me guys. So you kind of don't see, I did it too fast. You see this crack went up that way, so that's not good. Because now when this comes out, it might break that piece of plastic. So I went too fast there. Let's see if I can salvage that. Okay, we'll work on this side. Some of them are also sealed a bit better than others. Oh, nice. Very good. Very good. Take your time. Just do not rush. So all I'm doing is I wedge it in there, and then when it gets too stiff, I just twist this screwdriver a little bit sideways, just to like open up that piece. So things are going quite well. I'm at about here, and you can see the color difference. See that? So this is all released. This part is not released yet. And at some point, what you can do to help is you can wedge another screwdriver in here to sort of prop this up. But careful, do not use a long screwdriver. I've seen many people do this where they have a long screwdriver and then it shoves into the comic book. That scares me because you might be damaging the side of the book. The inside of the book is just held in with a held in by a very small well. So here we go. See, so I'm kind of popping that out. I don't like this angle. I'm going to stop that. I think this was working quite well for me, so I'm going to continue this side. I think there's people who do this a lot quicker, and you definitely can. I just prefer to be a little bit more cautious. Yeah, we're kind of getting to a point where it's getting a little bit stubborn. So I'm going to take this off camera. I'm just going to caress this slab a bit closer to my body. You guys don't mind. And move the slab around, get whatever angle works best. But the most important thing to do is to take your time. Do not rush this, because you don't want to damage your book. I'm not doing a great job. This is craft kind of uneven right now. I think once it gets into the middle, it's a little bit more difficult. Well, this is a really well slabbed one, I'll say that much. Done this before, and it's definitely not as difficult as this. Or maybe it's because I'm doing this on camera, so I'm a bit more nervous. No, I don't want to approach that side. See the book? Right. So that side has been fully released. All right. So let's double check. Yep, the top is open. Yep, top has come across. Side is open, and from here you can retrieve the slab. Be very careful. do not want any damage. Feel super comfortable with me doing this right now. Okay, nope. I'm scared I'm gonna pull it out midway and this is gonna go back together and kind of damage the book. So what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna also open up this bottom side because I just don't want to damage the book. Now, of course, you can just do this a little bit quicker and just break the slab. That's totally fine as well. That's kind of garbage anyways, but I actually have an idea for what I'm going to use a slab for, so I kind of want to retain it. Okay. So I almost need a third person here to help take this book out while I keep this apart. What I'm gonna do is take this. Okay, I think that's good. So here probably. So, with their bare hands was my mouth. I ended up using my mouth to take it out. All right, it says amateur hour for sure. There you go. There's our slab. So you can put that to the side. Now here comes the most scary part. You want to make sure you move this to the side as much as possible. I don't know what's the better way to take it out, this side or this side. Most people take it out this side and this side. I guess it doesn't really matter, but now we gotta cut this inner well. And this part takes a lot of concentration. You can see there's quite a bit of space on this side and this side. So definitely we're gonna go to the top. I've seen some people cut it from the top and slide it out, side and slide it out. I've also seen people cut the corners first so it doesn't catch the edge. All great ideas. Yeah, so this corner is also a little bit bruised here, you can see. I mean, hopefully things turn out. I'm kind of at the point of no return now. So what I want to do, I want to get this book. Here's a bag I have for the book. And then that's my window bag. Here we go. Okay, so kind of been holding my breath here. This is definitely a little nerve-wracking. I think I'm gonna try something interesting. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I'm just gonna cut it from this side. Getting too nervous. That's why I haven't been talking in the last bit here. So I'm gonna start cutting from this side. I wanted to keep this well, but maybe it's not worth the hassle. I just don't want to damage my book here. I think I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna cut this off first. Yeah, actually, I think I'm feeling comfortable to do this now. No. No, not yet. Okay, so let's cut this top part. Okay. Whew, my hands are now perspiring. So I'm going to go wash my hands. I'll be back because I'm going to handle this book. I do recommend you guys to wear gloves. I just don't like to wear the gloves because then I'm a bit more clumsy. I think more damage is going to happen. So I'm going to pause this quickly. I'll be right back. I'm going to wash my hands. Okay, and I'm back. Do your best not to touch the book. And what I do is there we are. Beautiful. So I'm going to ask them to clean some of that. And so what you should do also is be very gentle, but take a peek inside and make sure that the first page or so doesn't have the microchamber paper in it. Because if it does have the microchamber paper, take it out because you don't want that in there. Otherwise, it makes it a little bit biased. They might know, oh, this was a resubmission. Okay, I'm gonna get a new board. These ones are kind of broken. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use this board that I have here. Okay, nothing in the back as well. Perfect. So with the well, like the inner well off, this is quite nice and black. So those raindrop sort of things were indeed in the plastic well and not the book itself. Keep things nice and loose. All right, that's it, guys. Well, thank you for watching. What I'm gonna do from here, I want to note, so this here, spine tick, see if you can earn this one out bit. Want to write on the book, so spine ticks. And we've got one here. And the third thing was that little dimple. Yeah, I see it now. So here, little dent. Please try and clean this gummy stuff. And so those are the few things, and thank you to thank you Spine Works team. Cut this so it's not so way. All right. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. That was part 1 of this. Crack, press, submit. Well, crack, press, sign, and submit. We're done the crack portion of it, so this is going off in the mail. Yeah, I guess I can show the packaging of it too if you guys want to see. Sure, why not? Okay, back with some supplies. Let's wrap this part up. We're gonna package this to send. And so what do you guys think? Leave in the comments below. Do you think I have a shot here at a 9.8? Love to hear your comments. Or did you think I just wasted a whole bunch of time? Including yours, I guess, if you've watched to this part. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to make a note to Jason. Sure. Here's the window bag. And I would include it in the window bag, but then because Spineworks is going to work on this. Oh, let me also, here, hold on, Spineworks Comics. I want them to do the 27 full press and detail service. Okay, let's write this. Hi, Spineworks team. Please do your magic. I just want to see on a piece of paper. I don't write like ever, so then when I do, it's like sometimes can't stand on writing. Okay, hi Spineworks team. Please do your magic. The full press and detail service. I noticed 4 items. 4 items. But please take another look as well. Thanks. I want to make sure to post. I want to get a good grade on this and post on the forum saying like Spineworks did another miracle. And I am happy to share that when we get there. Okay, so there we are. And so I don't want to press this too hard because I have these little pieces of paper here. I mean, in a perfect world, I should circle them on the paper, but I don't know. Hopefully it's okay. Technically speaking, I think when they do the press anyways, it will remove those imperfections. Oh, you know what? Why don't I use this board? Oh, there we go. Let's make sure that this board here, yep, it's perfect, it's clean. more in the back, just for good measure. I just don't like this part here. It scares me. So make sure, yeah, this one's fine, but make sure there's enough space here. If not, bend this cardboard. Like you don't want to have too much pressure on your books. Yeah, this is fine. What I also do is I tape this down. So I don't want these books to be moving, and be cool about it. I always do these little pull tabs. Oh, these guys got a ton of books to go through, so this is our job, to make our job a bit easier. Okay, so it's decently secure now. Wiggle. Two more here. Probably overkill and not necessary, but we're gonna do it. Oh, you know what? Sorry, before I do this, I forgot to do one thing. This is very important. Very important to do this. Is to write your information on the back of the comic, because otherwise they don't know where to send it back. It's just easier. Like they should be able to pick up one book and know exactly whose it is, exactly who wants it signed, etc., etc. So what I want to do, two things here. One, okay. So write your name. Put your email. Okay, I'm just gonna pause the thread because I'm gonna write all my CGC and my FedEx number here, so you guys don't need to see this. Okay, and we are back. So, good to go, rock and roll. One thing also I should have filmed it, but I didn't, is to put a dummy comic in, like not the main book that you want to send, into your signing bag, your window bag, I mean, just to check if it fits. Because I've done it many times where I've got the window bag, rock and roll, good to go, and I figured out that I used a modern size bag, not a Silver Age book. So then it's like too small. I mean, it's not really too small, but it's just like too snug for my liking. Which is nice and centered. Okay. We're looking good. I guess this one doesn't need one. It's too hard. Well, fine. There we go. Okay, we are getting close. Make sure the sides are not pinching. Looks fine. Take this down. And tape this down. I'm not going to tape this down yet, just because we're not. I'm 90% sure I'm done, but anyways, here we go. Raw book inside, front. Thanks. Okay, so there we go, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully we get this in a 9.8. I'll be happy as a lark. But truthfully speaking, I'll be okay with 9.6 Now, if we get a 9.4 sign, ooh, I'm going to be unhappy, but we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching. This was a bit of a longer one, 1 hour. Wow, I didn't mean for it to go so long, but we had covered 3 kind of things, bag, crack, and packaging to submit. I'm going to send this out pretty soon, but I want to see also if they're doing another person signing, because I might send some more slabs in. So then I'll ship them together. Anyhow, thank you for watching. Sub and like if you can, please. I would appreciate that. Love you all. Thanks for watching. Bye.